it is so incredibly on brand of me to have a ladder just chilling in the back of my video. Hey, hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Mieko. I'm an indie romance author. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. The back of my office is a hot mess. Yes, it is. This ladder is here because I'm short and I was trying to reach the top of my shelves because these are like 14-foot ceilings or something like that, and um, I can't reach the top like two shelves. If I'm being realistic, the like this shelf right here, I can barely reach that. So a ladder is necessary. Eventually, when I like finish building this out and trim it all up and everything, there'll be a sliding ladder so I can live out my Beauty and the Beast dreams. I just have to find time to like make that a reality, and I haven't yet. So yeah. Um, Anyway, I finally want to record again. I feel like not even I feel like I know that I was in such a bad mental space, and it feels like I'm waking up again. Like springtime, I am coming alive. Um my husband calls me a plant because I thrive on like sunshine and water. Like my ideal vacation always involves some sort of pool, ocean, water, something, and then for it to be sunny out and warm. Um, so now that spring is happening and it's starting to become warm outside and the sun is shining and doing all of the things, I feel invigorated. So I hope that this continues, and I felt like doing a week in my life or days in my life video would be really fun. So today's the start of that. Today is Wednesday. Realistically, I would have liked to start this on a Monday and go like Monday to Sunday or something, but we're here. So here we are. Um I am I saying this out loud? I am. I'm starting to write again. And that's amazing. That's great. That's beautiful, but it's also scary because I feel like the start of a new project is so open and wide, like you can do whatever, but it's also like you can do whatever, and now it's time to get the ball going, and that's scary. I also theoretically, hopefully, maybe want to do something about this wall in this video. I would like to do some sort of like art gallery wall. That's why those like frames are there, and maybe like some sort of paint on it, maybe, because it's so bland in here, and I feel like it would be fun for like the bookshelves over here and like a cute little colorful wall with a words colorful wall with like pictures on it and stuff. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. um the goal is to write some today, to go on a walk, because I'm doing exercise every day in the month of April, and today is just going to be a walking day. And what else? I think that's it. So yeah, I'm really happy to be starting another video, and though I'm not as consistent on here as I would like to be, I'm just trying to get into the routine of trying to record and trying to document and trying to like be in this space more. So yeah, this is cool. I got this thing that like it clips onto the visor so I can hold my camera here, and this is nice. This is nice. I'm going to the gym. I'm actually in the gym parking lot right now because it's Thursday, which means I usually play tennis, but at my normal tennis time, I have somewhere I have to be. So I have to come lift weights, and I really don't want to. Like, I don't know what it is, but I really don't want to. I don't even know what I'm gonna lift, like whether I'm gonna do legs or upper body or something, because I'm also probably gonna be back here tomorrow, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, and I just feel really like out of it. Like I feel very like bleh, and I think it's because it's cold and it is not sunny outside at all. Like it's very dreary, very gray, very let's cuddle up on the couch and do nothing. But we have to do stuff. So let's go work out, and hopefully it's not a bad workout. I woke up so incredibly sore today. Like my whole like chest and into like my armpit area right here is so sore. I guess that's what happens when you do like a shoulder chest day for the first time in months. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I should have expected the soreness, but I didn't. I was like, well, maybe I won't be sore. Maybe I'll be fine. Girl, Delulu. Um, it is well into the afternoon. I recorded a clip yesterday after I got back from the gym, and I was getting ready to go to the event me and my husband had to go to, and I was just complaining. Like I was doing too much. And so I that's not going to be here because while I want this to be real and authentic and like how I'm actually feeling about things, a like 6 minute clip of me complaining and being in a shit mood and just like not being nice to myself is not what the internet needs to see. No. Um, but the gym went good. It wasn't a like max like or anything. Like I've done this weight before in bench press. Actually, rewind. I did upper body yesterday at the gym and it wasn't bad actually. Like I was really groggy going into it, but it actually turned out to be fine. And because I guess the time that I went, the gym wasn't that busy. So I did shoulder press first, and then after I did that, there was a bench open, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that because usually I'll stick to like one sort of thing, but because I knew that I wasn't gonna be doing a full week of like weightlifting, I was like, I'll just turn this into an upper body day. Um, and I never bench alone. Like I don't think I have ever benched alone ever. Um, but I was like, you know what? I haven't benched in I don't know how long, so why not? Started out low just to like sort of get a vibe for where I was at. And then I was like, you know what? Let's keep going up. And I kept going up. And then I got to a weight where like I knew that I could do it, but I was uncomfortable with doing it alone. So I asked for a spot from this like group of guys that like is always in the gym. And I did not hit as many reps as I was hoping to. I only got four when I was hoping for six, but I did it. And for the first time benching in like who knows how long, I'll take it. So, yeah. Now today it is Friday afternoon and I need to write um because I need to get out of this slump of like I don't want to call it fear because that feels dramatic, but like I'm sort of fearful to write this book. And I had this whole like mini breakdown, honestly, the other day while talking to my husband because I'm scared of I don't want to say failure, but like of not reaching the points of my career that I want to reach. And I know that like there's nothing to it but to just keep doing it. Like you have to keep producing new works and like also marketing the stuff that you do have and all of that. And I was like, maybe I should just quit. Like maybe I need to just go utilize that degree that I got, but he talked me off the ledge, so that was great. And now I need to like actually write the book. And I was talking to him and I was like, I am struggling to get things out on the page. And he was like, okay, so tell me the book. And what's crazy is I can have a full on conversation and like explain damn near chapter for chapter what this book is about, at least up until a certain point. But getting it out onto the page, why is that the most difficult thing of my life? I don't know. So I'm hoping that I can just really put in effort to get this started. I don't have a release date because I feel like that is a little strenuous. Um, I'm thinking late summer, early fall. Late summer is pushing it. If I'm being quite honest, late summer would probably be pushing it. But like late summer, early fall, that sounds nice, right? Watch in a few months, I'm gonna come back and be like, why did I ever think that I could release something in late summer? But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. I also don't know how long this book is gonna be. I'm aiming for it to be full length, and I think based on like how much has to happen that it will be full length. But I don't know whether that means 60,000 words or 80,000 words or like what that looks like. I also don't have an idea for the cover, which is surprising because with So This Is Love, I like had an idea for what I wanted it to look like for a very long time. And Take a Chance I wrote like so quickly that it was there. But this one I've had the idea for a little bit and I don't know what I want it to be. I also don't know if I want to do like a illustrated cover like how the first two are, or if I want to branch out and do something else. A part of me wants to branch out and do something else, but I don't even know what that would be. I don't know. I'm rambling. I need to go work. So let's click clack on the computer. Guess who finally cleaned up her office some kind of. All of this stuff sitting here was driving me insane. So yesterday I had like it was like a 3 hour phone call with my brother. And I don't know if anybody else is like this, but like when you're on the phone, you just start cleaning and like doing random shit. So like I was literally just cleaning for so long while on the phone. And now it leaves like all of the space to be able to do the gallery wall. I think I'm going to need like more frames and stuff to add like more interest, but who knows? We'll see. I intended to go to Home Depot to get paint samples this weekend, and then this weekend turned so busy out of like nowhere. Like it wasn't planned that way. But on Saturday, my my husband's mom and aunt came over, and we just talked for literally like 5 hours. Like they were supposed to come over here for like a quick thing, and then they're here for like a long time, and it was fun. It was cool. We hung out, and then Sunday was Easter, and we spent that with my husband's dad, and he lives an hour away. And funny story, not so funny in the moment. I had to do my makeup in the car because I wasn't like ready. Like I didn't have time to do it at home. So I was doing it in the car, and I took my rings off. Well, I'm not wearing my wedding ring right now, but I took my rings off to like put something on my face, and I set them in my lap, and then like we hit a turn and they like swerved, like they like sort of fell off. I was able to find my engagement ring and my wedding band no problem. and I could not find my Oura ring. And I was like, it has to be in here. Like, I got into the car with it. I haven't gotten out of the car like yet, so like it has to be in the car. So we got to my father-in-law's house, and I get out of the car and I start like looking for the ring, and I don't see it, and I'm like, fuck, where is it? Um, but then I'm like, we're just gonna go into there. Like, I'll check in the car later. We come back home. We check the car. I can't find it. I can't find it. And I'm someone that, like, when I lose something, it's very like I'm really hard on myself about it. And like my husband was like, "It's fine. We'll just get you another one. You'll be like, it's okay. Like, it's okay." And I was like, "No, I feel really, really bad. Like, I haven't had it for that long. Like, I feel bad." Um, Long story short, I was like, it's either here or it's like at your dad's house. And I checked the tracking on it, and like the last location was like by his dad's house, but it was from like the day before. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the hour drive to go try and find it, because if we buy another one, like it won't sit right with me until I know for sure that I like lost it. Because there was no part of the car that was like available. And then I went on like the internet. I was on Reddit trying to figure out like, how do you find a lost Oura ring? And they suggested this app, so I downloaded the app. I think it's called the Wonder Find or something like that. Um, Drove the hour. As soon as I got there and opened the Wonder Find app, it immediately connected and said that my ring was there. And so then I just had to like walk around. Tell me why it was like in the sidewalk, like the crack of the sidewalk between the sidewalk and the driveway where we parked the car. It was just sitting right there waiting for me. So yesterday was kind of just all over the place because of that, and I like really wasn't intending to have that like in the middle of my day. But now it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I need to write. I also need to run some errands. I'm gonna go to tennis today. That's why I'm dressed in my cute little tennis outfit. Um, because I failed my challenge. I failed my 30 working out every day in April challenge on Saturday, because like I said, my husband's mom and aunt were here for like most of the day, and so we had already planned to go to the movies to see Sinners, and between them leaving and like Sinners, like I just didn't have time to work out. And then I didn't have time on Sunday either, because we had Easter, and then after that we had friends over to watch The Last of Us. And so it was a whole lot. And then I didn't work out yesterday either, but it was very it was a great thing. Like, I'm happy that I did it, and I don't necessarily feel bad about failing, because it shows how much I can push myself to like reach my goals, work out every day, and like really try to incorporate fitness and like exercise into my daily life. And so I think I'm still going to continue to do it as much as possible and really push myself to do that. So that's why, well, part of the reason why I'm doing tennis today, because I really missed playing, but also as my form of exercise for the day. But before that, because it's about to be 3 o'clock, which is crazy, before that, I'm going to do some writing. I wrote most of the first chapter the last time we spoke. What was that? Friday? Thursday? One of those days. The last time we talked. I wrote most of the first chapter, but after sitting on it, I think I want to like revise some things and see if I can finish this chapter and like get it to where I want it to be, and then, move on after that. So I just word vomited a lot. I also need to go to the store because we have no coffee creamer or anything like that, or oat milk, so I can make matcha. It's a whole lot. So yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna write, and then I'm gonna go to tennis, and then I'll probably bring you along for going to the store. It got a little watered down, but I did indeed make my matcha. And this also is indeed a cup that says coffee, books, and naps. But I primarily use this for matcha because of like the size of it. Um, so that's a little funny. I threw my hair up like this for my shower, but I actually think this is really cute actually. And I guess one of the perks of cutting my hair shorter is that I can do puffs again, because when it's longer, then it turned into like a pineapple, but then it was like a whole lot. But now I can have puffs again, and that's cute. I'll probably style my hair like this tomorrow, actually. Um, it's 9 o'clock. I'm about to do some writing. The goal is to finish chapter one, which I'm so close. Like, realistically, this should not take long at all because I am so close to finishing. But I didn't have that much time before tennis, and I only wrote like 100 words before I had to leave. So, goal is to finish chapter one, and maybe if I have time, then like outline chapter two. So, let's do it. I keep having days where I think the day is going to go one way and then it just totally 180s and goes another way. So I originally came and I just like detangled my hair because it was, I need to figure out a way to make it like not so dry. Like I need more moisture, more something, because it's just not working. I tried a new like combination, so we'll see if I like it, but I don't have time to sit under a hoodie dryer because I need to go and um go to buy some shoes because I don't have anything to wear tonight. So tonight is like, I guess, a really important dinner for my husband and his company, or the company that he works for. Um, and I knew that it was dressy, but I didn't think it was like super dressy. I shouldn't say super dressy, but like it's more formal than I was expecting. And so I was going to wear this like vest thing with like more like business casual rather than like business business. And the vibe that I'm getting now is that it's going to be business business. And that just changed up a whole lot of things. So as I wear this very non businessy t-shirt, but I still stand by this 100%. So I was literally sitting here like thinking about the book about to write, literally watching CCJ's live. How many times can I say literally in a sentence? Literally. I was watching CCJ's live and I was working on the book because last night I did finish the chapter. I get so annoyed with myself because 90% of the time, the reason why it takes me so long to do something is that I get distracted. Like, I needed like 30 minutes of work and it took me like an hour and a half because I was so distracted. And if I could just not be distracted, everything would be simpler. Everything would be simpler. Um, but anyway, I need to take a pause on this because it's like 2 hours before we need to leave. So I don't want to be rushing. So I need to put on the dress that I think that I might wear because I haven't worn it in like 3 years, 2.5 years, and see if it still fits. Make sure that still fits. If it doesn't fit, go through the rest of my closet and try to figure out what else I can wear. What else? Go to the store, buy the pair of shoes that I need, come back, do my makeup, make sure that's all good, change, get ready, leave the house. That's the plan. So, yeah, let's see if this works. This room is a little echoey, so I'm sorry about that. But this is also my old office. So, like, the string lights and my bookshelves were over there, and the art prints and everything. It's just an empty space now. But this was my old office. So this is option number one. And I think ideally, even though it's long sleeved and it's actually warm today, this is like the best option. It's got these cute little cutouts. Hopefully, I can fit into this. Another option that I have is this, which I just bought. I haven't worn yet, but it's from Old Navy, but I feel like this isn't dressy enough. Like I bought this for Black Romance Book Fest as like something to wear on like one of the like on the day that I do the panel or just like the other day that I'm signing. But it's cute. I just feel like it's not super dressy. And then the other option that I have would be like this. Clearly, I like black. Would be this, but it's like it's a jump. It's cute, but to be honest with you, the only time I've worn this was to a funeral, and I have like I don't know. I don't necessarily want to wear this, but this is the thing that I've worn most recently, so I know this fits. Or at least I think this fits. Um, and then other than that, I feel like I don't have dressy clothes because like with the way that my weight fluctuated, like I used to have like dress pants and like blouses and stuff like that, and like right now I don't have. So realistically, I need to try on this dress because if this dress doesn't fit, then that means I need to go to the mall. Ugh, hold on. Let's see. I really can't make this up. I tried on the dress. It fits, but it's a little shorter than I remember. And also, it's like 70 degrees today. And I don't know if I want to be wearing long sleeves when it's 70 degrees. But besides the point, I'm on my way to the store. Why is there a freight train? There's a freight train. So we're stopped. And it is already like 2:45, and I would need to be home by like 3:30. So this is beautiful. Let's hope that when we get into the store, we find exactly what we need. We can walk in, we can walk out, and it'll be great. Let's hope. Caffeine, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. This is the strawberry passion fruit Celsius. I know that people have strong opinions on Celsiuses, and like I feel like either you love them or you hate them, but I'm a Celsius fan. Um, I've tried like Alani's and stuff like that. I'm not a fan. But Celsius is Celsius I can do. I just got home. I am a little bit behind on the time that I wanted it to be, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Um, I got a pair of shoes. There was a I don't want to call it an outlet because that's weird, but like there was like a Macy's store next to the DSW, so I went in there. I one didn't find anything that I liked, and two didn't like the prices of anything that was in there. Like, why is everything still over $100 for a skirt? Like, no. Okay, leave it. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly do my makeup. I have another outfit option that might work. I'm hoping it'll work because it's the cutest thing, I feel like. And we're just gonna have to go with it. So I'll do my makeup and then I'll show you guys the outfit in a little bit. I was running so late that I did not get a chance. Oh my god. I was running so late that I didn't even get a chance to like do a whole situation. But makeup's done. I went no glasses, which I'm not sure how I feel about that choice, to be honest with you, but we're here. I'm also wearing something that was neither of the options that I showed you earlier. So that's that. I'll see if I can get like a full body shot later on. But yeah, had to jump in the car so we could get there semi-okay. I didn't end up having time to show the full outfit, but here it is. I'm really happy with it, honestly. Like, I think it's very cute, and it got, it was dressy enough without being too dressy, and I feel really cute. So here it is. I feel like I need to back up some. And there it is. Let me know what you think. Being a homeowner is fun until everything decides to break. I love this for me. Our air smoker broke. We got like the people to come and look at it. They reset it and they were like, yeah, it should be good. But like, if it's not good, then the next step would be to replace the whole motor component. Something that was gonna be hundreds of more dollars. And they was like, but you could do it now, but like it also could just be this problem. So we're like, why would we spend the money if this could be the fix? It wasn't the fix. It's now broken again after like 2 weeks of it working. So that's fun. And then, so last fall, like right before it got cold, like one of the last days that we used the AC broke. Like it started to trip one of the fuses. And we were like, well, it's about to be cold anyway. So like, we'll just deal with that in the spring. It's now spring. a few weeks ago we had the people out. They were like, oh, the wires, something happened and they fixed it. And I know that they fixed it because it was turned on that day and it was turned on for like a significant amount of time. It was fine. But then it got cold again because, as we know, like Midwestern spring, it doesn't just get warm and then stay warm. Well, now it's warm again. And we turned it on. We turned it on like, it was like the middle of the night and it was hot as hell. It's not working. And not only is it not working, it fried the motherboard something or other inside the actual furnace. So apparently lightning struck it. Like that's what the guy told me, is that like usually the type of problem that we had, like he showed me a picture of like the fried wires, like they were green and then like one of them was supposed to be green and it was black. Usually that happens from like a power surge, like electricity, or not electricity, like lightning. So when we turned it on, it sent the surge through the thing and then burnt out the actual furnace. But now, today's Friday, and they have to order the part, so it won't be able to be fixed until Monday. So we don't have heat or AC. And it's probably gonna be multiple hundreds of dollars to fix that. Yay. But to combat my sadness and tiredness, because I feel like today is just dragging, like I'm so tired. I want to make a banana cookie butter latte. I forget where I saw this, but I made some banana syrup out of just like water, sugar, and cut up bananas that I like simmered. And it doesn't smell like super banana-y, but it's banana flavored. And then I have cookie butter to put around here. And then I was gonna do oat milk and a shot of espresso. I don't have the sweet cream Chobani creamer that I would prefer to use. I only have the oatmeal cookie one. So I will do a little bit of like this cold foam on top. So let's do this. I'm supposed to be writing today also, but I have been feeling very uninspired, which is hard when your work is directly like in correlation to your creativity. I feel like sometimes that's the hardest part of like this all for me, is that I don't have a constant stream of like creativity, and like sometimes I just reach like a block and there's nothing that I can do about it really, other than like ride the wave of being in it and hope that it doesn't last too long. But I really need to like be putting words on page and like making progress in this draft. So I lined it with cookie butter. I don't know how much banana to put in. Maybe that much? We'll see. And I'm very much a like do it anyway sort of person, like in life, when you know you have to do things that you don't want to do. But this is hard because like I can't force myself to have the words. I can't like, you know, work harder to be creative. Like that's just not how it works for me. And so that's a struggle also. And I really hope that as I continue to write, that it gets a little bit easier getting through this process and feeling not as drained all the time. This bang not laying down flat is going to send me over the edge. Oh my gosh, like it just, why are you doing that? I'll get a bobby pin in a minute. Oh my goodness. Do I regret the bangs? Kinda, honestly, because I loved them when I went to the salon, but I can never style them how she styled them, and my hair never comes out how she styled my hair. Like, my hair was so defined, it was so, like, I've never been able to do it like that. And I used the product that I saw her use, like the Dew um foam mousse, but can't I can't get it to do it. And so I feel like I just never get it to look how I want it to look. But I'm trying. I'm working on it. But days like today where I just want to put my hair back because I just can't deal with hair, it's annoying. It's annoying. Anyway, I got my Nespresso shot, so pouring it in here. Oh, I poured too much oat milk in here. Also got a call from my husband because like the guy who came out to fix it was like not the owner of the company. The owner of the company we know very well, and so the guy like gave me an explanation, but he didn't tell me the like bad news of they hope that it's the motherboard, whatever part that it is. However, it might not be that, and it might be something more serious, and that something more serious would be so expensive to fix that we would have to go through insurance. So let's all just cross our fingers that it's just the motherboard and that can be that, because yeah. Pour a little bit of this in here. Wow, that's a lot. I'm having a day, as you can see, and I still have to call somebody about our ice maker, and I don't know. Anyway, let's try this coffee. That's delicious. I feel like I needed a little bit more banana syrup because it doesn't give as much banana as like probably like an artificial one, but I like that a lot. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end the video here because I don't know. I need to go get to work and just wrap my head around all that is occurring. And yeah, I probably will make a separate video of my day tomorrow because it's gonna be really cute and fun, hopefully. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, especially if you watched all the way until now, of like the whole video and me complaining and me not really doing anything and me, just living my life. So I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.